Hi! Hello to all you children out there, to librarians, schools, teachers, parents, anybody watching. My name is Jay Joseph, and I am the author of Fireboy, which is on this year's Summer Reading Challenge. And I'm here today to tell you a little bit about it. Now, you probably already know that Fireboy is part of the Silly Squad, so it's a bit of a funny story, and it's about superpowers. About not everything goes right. I mean, you look up the sky, you see Superman flying, you see Batman, you see Spider Man. They're all really good, aren't they? But I always thought that if you were to have superpowers, a lot of things can go wrong. And they do in Fireboy. And it begins with one of my earliest memories as a child, and that is with my nose pressed against the window, waiting for the postman to come bring me something. And he never did. Yeah, even my birthday, okay, occasional card, but for the most part, I really didn't get anything. So I decided when I was a writer, I had to fix that. And it starts with Aiden getting a parcel, the very first pages. And much of the story of the book is who sent it to him and where did it come from. I know. Interesting, isn't it? Anyway, here's the start. And it begins with a quiz. Don't worry, it's simple. Nothing to worry about. 1. You are handed a box marked Top Secret. The box is addressed to you. Do you A. Rip it open? Or B. Wait for your parents to come home before unwrapping it? If you'd answer A, proceed to the next question. If you'd answer B, start again. The correct answer is A. Inside the box, you find a jar of sweets and an information booklet. The sweets are labeled Nature's Own and smell of peppermint. The information book is 48 pages long. Do you A. Open the jar of sweets, or B. Read page after boring page from the booklet? If you answered A, proceed to the final question. If you answered B, take a deep breath and read question 2 again. Then answer A. 3. You discover the sweets unleash a molecular change reaction. It results in you developing extraordinary powers. Do you A. Run amok, cause havoc at school and join the circus, or B. Master your power? Dedicate yourself to a life of public service and become the warrior hero our world so desperately needs. If you'd answered A, read on. If you answered B, seriously? B again? It seems you haven't yet twigged how this quiz works. The correct answer is A. No one masters a power from the off. But do not worry, my friend. Help is waiting for you within these very pages. So carry on and pay close attention. My name is Aiden Sweeney, and I am Fireboy. Chapter 1, Special Delivery. It began with a doorbell. I was not long in from school. Lemon was curled beside me on the sofa, one white paw tucked under her chin, her tail flung lazily over a cushion. The two of us had the room to ourselves. Mum wouldn't be home for ages, and Granny was in her room snoring like a bear. That was when the doorbell buzzed. Lemon yawned and rolled over. I sat up. It buzzed again. This time a voice from the intercom followed it. I have a special delivery for an A. Sweeney. A. Sweeney? A special delivery for me? The voice spoke again. I need you to sign for it. I bolted off the sofa, hurtled the stool, and skidded to a halt at the doorway. I'll be right down, I yelled into the speaker. Fizzing with excitement, I ran into the hall and pressed the button for the lift. And yet, it was hard not to be suspicious. Who could have sent me a parcel? No one had mentioned a present to me on my birthday. It wasn't until May. As I rode down the ground floor, I mulled over the possibilities and weighed their odds. Mum. Unlikely. Mum believed in rewards, not surprises. None of my most recent accomplishments, coming third in the longest spit contest or beating Hussein not once, but twice, on his own Xbox, fell into her achievement category. Granny. Hardly. Granny didn't do presents. Granny gave orders. She issued threats and restricted privileges. She handed out punishments like they were fairy cakes at a party. Granny buy me a present? Not a chance. Mitchell Mulch, the favorite. This fell into the it's a trick category. Could Mitchell Mulch be hiding in the bushes with a super soaker, dumper pump AK-47 attack gun? Very possibly. This delivery person in the surrounding area must be approached with great caution. Or was it my lucky day? The long shot. Fingers crossed. I burst into the lobby and spotted a thin man in cycling shorts outside the glass partition. He had a deliveroo box strapped to his back and smallish parcel in one hand. A bicycle leaned against the wall behind him. My heart went pitter-patter, pitter-patter. This was no trick. It was real. I rushed to the door and opened it. "I'm Aiden Sweeney. We just spoke on the intercom." The delivery man frowned. Instead of handing me the parcel, he pulled it away. I was expecting someone older. I made myself as tall as I could, which, in fairness, wasn't very tall. "I happen to be much older than I look, my good man," I said in a deep voice. "If you check the box, you will discover that it's my name on the label." "I don't know," he said, scratching his chin uncertainly. "Do you have any ID?" "Just this," I said. Removing one of my trainers, I showed him its heel where the name A. Sweeney was written in black marker. He held the trainer gingerly, his nose wrinkling. "Guess that'll do," he shrugged. "Here." I scratched my name across his electronic pad, and he handed me the package. It was an odd-shaped lump wrapped in brown paper. Postmarks blotted one corner, and rows of blue airmail stickers crowded another. One stamp showed a llama in profile. The second, 2 ponies on a grass mountaintop. The handwriting I didn't recognize. A scrawl of loops in purple biro. But the address was mine. Alexandra Apartments, London N1. "Do you know who sent this?" I asked the delivery man, but when I looked up, he had already cycled away. In his place was a girl in a maroon blazer and straw boater. Sadie was home. Wow. Isn't that exciting? Well, if you want to find out who sent Aiden that parcel and what happens when he takes one of those sweets, you're going to have to read the book. And I hope you do. That's all from me. Have a great summer. Do lots of reading. And I hope to talk to you soon. All the best. Bye-bye.